Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go and towing the slab, Kyle Bradish. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go now. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And we're underway in Baltimore. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And stepping in is the speedy Hesung Kim. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That's a strike. 0-1. Bradish was dominant the last time on the mound, firing a shutout.
That complete game shutout in his last start is so rare nowadays, Boog. In 1983, that happened 180 times across MLB. In 2023, there were only 21. Not a lot of pitchers who can do what he did.
Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Cut on and lifted in the air. Cowser nabs it. One away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, O'Neal Cruz.
Real solid performance for him in his last ball game. Couple of home runs, got to jog around the bases, looked really locked in. And, you know, that's the kind of confidence that you want to see a guy have. I'm not saying he has to hit 2 homers again, but I think he's going to be a factor in this one.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Betts into second.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Max Muncy getting ready to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That's a ball.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. One run's in. The second run scores. It's 2-zip, a 2-run double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, third in the NL in RBIs this year. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have
3. That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Baltimore, and on the hill in this one, Tyler Glasnow. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand.
Back now at Oriole Park, top of the second. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Bradish back to work. And that one fouled off.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Cruz went off for 2 homers in his last game. Ground ball right side, Mountcastle. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And now the DH, James Outman, went deep in the ball game last night.
That's a ball.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. O'Neal sizes this one up, and there's 2 down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Hit in the air out to center field. Mullins in pursuit. Corrals it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That misses, and that's ball one.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan. And
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. And now it's even up. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. Here comes Freddie around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pulls that one foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, no outs. Here comes Max Muncy. Doubled in his first AB. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit. These Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Bree. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Kicks and fires. And that's downstairs. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Ground ball left side. Off balance beat. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
That was a much needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Ball.
That just misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two outs. On the ground. And that's just foul. Hard on the ground to first. Mountcastle takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Smith.
And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
2-2 now. And there's a ball.
3-2.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mullins sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now back to the center fielder, O'Neill.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. Grounded out his first time up.
So O'Neill Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neill. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neill Cruz will never forget.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter,
James Outman, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
He's
2.
been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's the strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. On the outside corner for a strike. It's 2-2. Outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at second. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1. Cruz at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to short. Henderson zips it to first, and the inning is over. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bradish back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Bradish ready to fire now. That catches the corner.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Out to short. Henderson. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hye-Sung Kim. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Slider for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Mookie Betts. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Cedric Mullins.
Come on, Cedric.
You're out.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Max Muncy.
The pitch. That one hit the knees for a strike. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. He swings and fouls one off. And that one hammered on its way. And gone. He leaves the yard to right. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward. Just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now, Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball.
Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next for L.A., O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that
run around the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Next offering is in for a strike. Now one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Hernandez coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. James Outman step. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Josiah Gray.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Cowser going back, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here you go.
Outman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. And a ball evens the count. Still only one out here in the inning. Runner takes off, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering misses down and away. On the ground, 2 ball. Throws to Henderson.
That's an out.
Over to first, safe.
Oh, he's in there.
And now here is Andy Pajes. 0 for 2 in this one. That one clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch, and that is that. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the 6th and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. The Orioles and we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here is Freddie Freeman. On a line out towards center. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Number 6.
Now it's going to be Hye-Sung Kim. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, bases empty. And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. Mountcastle steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 down, bases empty, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. That's in there.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And Mookie takes. On the ground, right side. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. 1 left for L.A. as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Gray back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Cowser ranging back. And that one is off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Will Smith to the plate. Right down the chute. 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. In for a strike. Good slider.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That just misses, and the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, designated hitter, James.
And next is the designated hitter, James Outman. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Hernandez at second with 2 down. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Now a long throw home. The tag safe. It's 6-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now here is Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that ball is out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen.
Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Ryan Baker.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 6.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
In the air on the infield, Henderson. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that drops in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Kowser on his way over, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 14, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. Line drive. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Betts right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And first offering is fouled off. O'Neill stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
8-0 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.